Hello and welcome. I have Aditya Tripathi with me. Congratulations, Aditya. You qualified your NET exam in your first attempt in December 2019 in HRM and Labor Welfare subject. How is this feeling of success?
Yeah, thank you so much. Of course, it feels good to qualify that particular examination that you are aiming. So yeah, it obviously feels good. Yeah.
Great. So we want to know more about you. Tell us, where are you from and where did you complete your studies?
Yeah, I am from my hometown is Allahabad, and I have completed my studies from Christ University, Bangalore, in University of Liverpool.
Amazing. So tell us, Aditya, why did you decide to give this NET exam?
Yeah, after clearing the NET exam, you'll get so many opportunities, and I especially want to go for the PSUs that accept the NET scores, and as well as I want to I'm really interested in organizations such as education department. Yeah.
All right. I think that's a great way of looking at it, that your opportunities increase and you're eligible for so many other jobs. And of course, teaching is another avenue. So, diving right into your preparation strategy, I want to ask you about your techniques that you use to prepare for this exam. You can break it down into subjects and between paper 1 and paper 2. So tell us more.
Yeah, so basically, I was more focused on paper 2 examination as it carries much more weightage over paper 1. So for paper second, actually, I've studied labor welfare in my post-graduation degree. So yeah, it was not quite tough for me to pop up, but the study material that was provided by the human editors itself was way more sufficient. So I need not to worry for the paper second thing. For paper first, yeah, I was more focused on research aptitude and teaching aptitude. And as I was not more focusing on DI thing or aptitude thing, because I have done my I prepared for it in our CAT examination and as well as in CMAT. I was only focusing on research aptitude, where I can score better, because research aptitude I've studied it previously, and teaching aptitude carries a better weightage. So I was focused on teaching aptitude and research aptitude. And apart from that, the human characters will do the.
Sounds legitimate. And my next question is that what tips can you give to students who are dealing with this subject of labor welfare and HRM? Because it's a vast subject and there's a lot to remember. So what worked for you? If you can share those tips that they can benefit some other students.
Tips that I have used during my preparation. So when I was I was preparing with human therapists, so my strategy is during when you are going for any classes or any class, so you need to be very focused on what are something that teacher says, but it's not in the slide. So even after, if you are only focusing on the books, so you can't get those things that has happened in the class. So sit with a note and try to make your own note on all the classes that is being happened or that is happening. So you can revise it on your own. And apart from that, I prepared a notes, and after that I prepared a keynote as well, so that I can prepare fast. It is for the second subject, that is labor welfare thing. One can forget like labor laws, their establishment, and even in labor laws you will get you need to remember the award period, notice period, penalty system. Everything is there. It is so vast. So by preparing a notes and then again preparing a keynote, So obviously you can revise it faster, as well as it will help you to memorize those facts. So because net examination, you need to be focused on facts because they are so much of facts. So this was the strategy for the second paper. And in first paper, I was using I was using the human peritus material, as well as I was using the P. Kothari, research aptitude of P. Kothari. So yeah, that was really very helpful. You need not to study all the chapters, but yeah, you need to select some chapters from the syllabus of NET, and you need to match it from the Kothari. And for research aptitude and for teaching aptitude, I was using only the same material. And DI, I was not more focused on DI because I prepared it before. So yeah, these were some tips that you need not to refer some material, some more books or any other material apart from human peritus, if you are lucky and you have the human peritus. So yeah, you need not to study from any other book, but you need to revise it. Like for theory, you need to prepare a note, and after that, if you have the time, you can prepare a keynote that will help you to revise faster and better with better pace.
Those sound like very good tips, and I totally agree with you. Revision is the key. So with a vast syllabus like labor welfare, there's so many laws to remember. I think the best thing to do is revise as much as possible. And also, I would like to ask you, was there something that you wish you had known before while you were preparing? Like, is there a mistake that you think you could have avoided that other people can avoid?
Yeah. Actually, when I was appearing for the exam, I have revised the syllabus very, very fine, and I thought that I would get the JRF, and that overconfidence you need to avoid in the examination. Because I have made the mistake that some questions, those were really easy, and I thought, it's really easy, and by not even I was not even reading that question, and I just marked the question. So after when the result came out, and I matched all the question and answers, so I thought, it was asking this one, and I thought this one. So yeah, those were the common mistakes that everybody does in the examination, that they think I know that answer, and they just without even reading the questions, they just put mark, and that will show the effect in the result. So I too got that effect in my result. So avoid those mistakes, and you need not to study much when the exams are near. You need to just revise the focus should be on labor laws, HRM and OB. So these are the main factor. I actually I was not much focused on OB. I thought it will not have that much weightage, but obviously it had some weightage, and that why I'm not able to score that good that I was expecting. Yeah. So you need to avoid those mistakes.
Totally. So major takeaway from that answer is, first of all, overconfidence is not good for this exam.
Yes.
Secondly, looking at the syllabus carefully and understanding the weightage of each subject is also very, very important. Thank you for speaking with us, Aditya. I think these tips are very helpful for anyone who's trying to sit for this exam. And it was a pleasure speaking to you, and thank you for taking out time and doing this with us.
Yeah, I hope it will help some students or someone. And I would like to thank all my teachers of Human Peritus who supported me during my study of NET examination, and all the Human Peritus team who is doing so good in these areas. So thank you so much. Nice to have that.
Thank you for those kind words, Aditya. Thank you so much.